Hello students, welcome to Vipinsharma physics channel. Students, we are doing waves and I've told you that what is wave and what is progressive wave. Now I'm going to explain you two types of wave motion. Since we are doing mechanics and we are learning it in the 10+1 waves and we are talking waves in the material medium. So, dear students, it is basically also known as mechanical waves. Okay. So, two types of wave motion or mechanical waves. Two types of wave motion or mechanical waves. You know, students, when we talk about the mechanical waves and when we talk about the concepts of mechanical wave, you know, depending upon the direction of particles during the propagation of the progressing wave, progressive mechanical wave in a medium, the wave motion is classified into two categories. One is one is the transverse and other is the longitudinal wave. You know, when wave is created in the material medium, then direction of oscillations of the particles during the propagation of the mechanical wave determines the nature of the mechanical wave. Determine the nature of the mechanical wave. Well, mechanical wave can be transverse, and the second is longitudinal. Now I'll first explain you transverse wave motion. You know, in transverse wave motion, during the propagation of mechanical wave, the particle of the medium vibrate about their mean position. Let me rub it first. See, this is how the transverse wave motion is formed. The particle of the material medium vibrate about their mean position in direction perpendicular to the direction of the propagation of the wave. This is the direction of propagation of the wave, and this is the particle motion along OY dash. There is a particle motion. If you carefully observe, I'm not coming in screen, I'm just out. If during the propagation of mechanical wave in a medium, The particle of the medium vibrate about their mean positions in a direction perpendicular to the direction of the propagation of wave. The wave motion is called what? Transverse wave motion. For example, if you take a string, suppose if I take this string, right, and I create a wave here, so you will find that there is a crest and trough is formed. Means this is a kind of a, what do you call, transverse wave. This is called crest and this is called trough, TROUGH. The distance between the two consecutive crest or distance between the two consecutive trough is called wavelength. So lambda is known as what, students? This is known as wavelength. You know, all the electromagnetic waves are transverse in nature. You know, electromagnetic wave where electric and magnetic fields are mutually perpendicular, they are all in transverse in nature. The distance traveled by the disturbance in the time the particle of the medium completes one vibration is called wavelength. You know, the distance traveled by the particle in one time period or the distance between the two crests or two troughs consecutive is called what? Wavelength. Correct. It is denoted by lambda. Wavelength is denoted by lambda. For the propagation of the transverse waves, medium must also necessarily have the property of what? Rigidity. Rigidity. Okay. And you know, if there is a rigidity, then what happens? It is elastic in nature. The material medium regains its property of regaining quickly. There is a restoring force. So generally the transverse waves are found to travel in strings. Okay, in material mediums which have got rigidity. Gases have no rigidity, so you find that the transverse wave is not gaseous friendly. Okay, so dear students, you find that transverse waves need material medium. What is the time period? It is the time taken to complete one vibration. Means the particle moves here from, say, A to B, then B to A, then A to C, then C to A. This is called one vibration. As you see in pendulum, the particle takes one vibration. Clear? So velocity of the transverse wave is given by what? V is equal to lambda upon T, where lambda is called what? Wavelength. And students, reciprocal of time period is called frequency. So V is equal to nu into lambda, because 1 upon T is equal to nu. So students, some material books also write it as n. So you can also write it as n. I don't emphasize just on nu. It can be n also. So in nutshell, what is transverse wave? Transverse wave क्या है? जिसमें पार्टिकल ऑफ द मटेरियल मीडियम किसकी फॉर्म में ट्रेवल करेगा? क्रेस्ट एंड ट्रफ की फॉर्म में ट्रेवल करेगा. और क्रेस्ट क्या है? द मैक्सिमम डिस्टेंस ट्रेवल इन द वाई डायरेक्शन. ट्रफ क्या है? मैक्सिमम ट्रेवल डिस्टेंस इन ट्रफ downward y dash direction, and this is also called amplitude. The maximum distance is called amplitude. This is called amplitude. Correct? The time taken by the particle to travel from one crest to another crest is called time period. Yeah, time taken by the particle to complete one vibration. One vibration means A to B, then B to A, then A to C, then C to A, is called one time period. And what is wave velocity? वो क्या है? lambda upon t. lambda कौन है? wavelength. अगर हम lambda को t से डिवाइड कर दें टाइम पीरियड से तो हमें मिलेगा wave velocity. और reciprocal of time period को हम बोलते हैं frequency. Hope it is crystal clear. So dear students, whenever you want to learn the Vipin Sharma physics channel, we will have to go to the playlist. आपको playlist में जाना होगा और प्लेलिस्ट में जाके आपको सीक्वेंस वाइज आप उसमें टॉपिक्स अपने देख सकते हो. थैंक यू. गॉड ब्लेस यू. हैप्पी लर्निंग. दिस इज योर चैनल. कीप टेलिंग ऑल फ्रेंड्स.